Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa Galloway, and today we're talking all things lashes. If you are someone that has naturally shorter lashes, or maybe you're in your maturing years like I am, and your lashes are thinning out, looking a little sparse, this is the video perfect for you. So keep watching.
If you're here, then you woke up today. And that is a blessing. Don't take that for granted. Don't waste it.
Hi, I want to take a few minutes before I get into this and really thank everyone that has liked my video, that has watched these videos, and that you have subscribed to this channel. I so appreciate that you are here from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. It's something that I ventured out a year ago. It's going to be a year. I think it's probably been a year just this past month in February. And it's exciting. I've learned so much, and I'm so glad that you are on board here with me in this journey. I'm trying to build this community here, so please get involved. Leave comments in the bottom as far as whatever you're curious about. Whether you like the video, get plugged in. Let's build this community. I am so excited for this year and all the things to come. Okay, let's get into this video today. So today is lashes, right? I'm going to kind of start one way, and it's going to kind of all tied in at the end. There are three things I believe that really make a difference on a completion of how your face will look when you do them. What do I mean by that is it can define your look. So that'll be the last three that I'll say at the end. So keep watching until the very end. But let's jump into this. Okay. So before I get into different mascaras, or just lashes in general, the base of lashes, I believe, is kind of like skincare or makeup. Like your makeup is gonna look good as much as you take care of your skin, right? With your skincare, what you do, your regimen, your routine. Because sometimes you're trying all these different kind of makeup products and you're like, why is not my makeup looking the way I want it to? And sometimes it's as simple as doing a few tweaks with your skincare, whether it's exfoliating or washing your face properly, that you're going to get the results that you want in your makeup application. Same thing kind of goes with your lashes. Okay, so as I said earlier, you may be one that just naturally has shorter lashes, and these all kind of work, in your favor on the subject that I'm going to talk about today. But if you're like me, and my lashes, I have noticed, I'm clearly approaching 60 soon. I'll be 59 this summer, and my lashes are sparse. They need a little help. So it wasn't just good enough for me to choose the right mascara and go through all the protocols. And I, for the most part, 90% of the time, wear false lashes. Don't have any lashes on today because we're gonna go ahead and just try a couple on different eyes and just kind of show you what I mean when I'm talking mascara. But before that, taking care of your lashes. Now, there are so many different products out there. It can get so overwhelming, right? Like this one tells you that it has peptides, and this one tells you that it has growth, and this one, I mean, there's just so many. And so we can get overwhelmed and just like, oh, forget it, throw my hands up in the air. I don't even know where to go. Okay, so let me kind of break this down to you. I have just within the last, I want to say maybe like year, have tried different products from different companies, and I'm going to show you and tell you the ones that I've tried and kind of like my feels on it. Okay, so I think it's important to make sure that you're looking, when you're looking for products, what does it say it does, right? So I started out when I first got my one of my FabFit Fun boxes, and there was a lash brow product in there. And that's when I just went down the research as far as what is this all about? Like, is there any truth to this? So that product first was this one, and it is a lash and brow growth. It is by Dr. B Lab. You can find this on, either go to their website. I don't know if Amazon carries it or not, but it does have certain ingredients that will help the lash growth. Now, to be very sincere with you, I don't think I gave this product enough time. And with anything, just like with your skincare, you need, I would say, a good solid like couple months to really determine, did it make a difference or not? And I don't think I really fairly gave this one enough time. I used it, I think maybe about a month, and I didn't use it consistently, because that's the other key too with anything that you do for when you're trying something to see if it's going to give you the results that they say, that they promise you. So it was sporadically, like there was maybe a week that or not a week, but maybe like, you're supposed to use this at least 3 times a week, according to the instructions for this product. And it might have been like twice. That it's supposed to be in the morning and then also in the evening. So sporadically. And although I might have felt like there was some growth that was happening, I wasn't really paying attention. Another thing I think that's really important is to take before and after pictures, because sometimes you're like, well, are they really growing? And it's not until you kind of look back and you're able to see, kind of with anything, right? Even with skincare, like, is it really making a difference? Like, why continue to purchase another tube if you're done with it, if it's not going to give you the results that you're looking for? So if you're looking in the market for like a growth brow lashes, you may want to give this a try. And the reason why I say that is because of the price point. Some of these can be $250 and up. I've done some research. They can be very expensive. It's kind of like the same thing with skincare, right? You can pay top notch. You can pay something that's more reasonable. I believe that it's just going to depend on you. It really does at the end of the day. And that's why when I talk about the different products, I want to mention things that I not necessarily am promoting, right? That I'm affiliated with, and I'm not with this one, but it's a price point that may help, someone, right? So this one sits at under $60. It's $58. So again, if it's something you want to try, maybe it will work for you, then give this one a try. Keep in mind to be consistent, to use the product as they tell you to use it. So just follow the directions. Sometimes we have a problem with that, right? Kind of side note, I am not this way. Like when you get something, a project to put together, and then you're like, let me look at the pictures, I'll figure it out, and then you have all these pieces left over. That's not me. I love to follow directions to the letter. Like, I will sit there, put everything out, make sure I have everything, and then put it together step by step. But everybody has a different personality. But in cases like this, it's so important to do things. If you want to see results, good results, the results that you're looking for, is to do it consistently and do it the way how it's explaining it to do. So this is the first one. I know I went too long on that, but I want to break everything down so that you're getting the best results once you tried something. Okay, so the other thing that is also something that you can do to support now the lashes that you do finally have. Okay, so let's say now you have the lashes, they're growing in, and just like they are peptides for your skin, you also have them for that particular area where your lashes grow with a serum. And this one, very, very affordable. It is with The Ordinary, and it is a multi-peptide lash and brow serum. So what I have done is I'm going to show you the product that I have been using, that I have seen miraculous, truly growth in my lashes and in my brow. But hang tight, because I use it parallel to with the lash growth that I use. So again, this is to support that strength there, and I think it's great. Only under $15. I think it's like $14.95. So this is good to have alongside whatever like growth, serum that you're using. Okay, so again, like looking at them, I was like, okay, let me try it, because I'm always trying to find something that's very reasonable in price, right? Like, aren't we all? But you want to find something that's going to work. So again, something that's very expensive, just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's going to work. And therefore, that's why I kind of dabble and look and hopefully bring to you the things that I feel like that are working. So supporting your lashes and your brows with this Ordinary multi-peptide serum, I think is really, really good. But let me now show you what I do use. Now, little bias here, because again, I am affiliated with Celesty, and I am one of their consultants. However, this does work, guys. Whenever I have shared anything when it comes to something that I have an affiliation, I am not one to tell you choose this because I get some kind of commission off of it. I need to really believe and see that it is something that I'm going to present before I bring it before you. Okay, so I know that sounds like something that you may hear quite often, and honestly, like this is just who I am. I can't promote something that I just don't believe. Try it, and then you see for yourself. That's truly the best way to find whether that is going to be the right fit for you, and then you'll just know, yeah, Lisa was right. So this one is a growth serum, and it is called Infinite Growth Lash and Brow. So again, started using this, I'm gonna say now it's been about pushing almost 2 months. I did have the approach of making sure that I'm wearing this every single day. And what I do is I don't necessarily wear this so much on my lashes, because I wear my false lashes. But when I took my lashes off, and I have had them off for a few weeks because I was trying them on my lashes, I saw immediate growth, guys. Like, I have to get up really close to my magnifying mirror when I'm placing my lashes. And the way you place the false lashes is to give enough of room where the lash is not hitting the skin, but just like a centimeter off away from the skin. And I actually can see in between new baby growth hair. And that was just off of about maybe 3 weeks. But again, that's when you don't stop and you continue to use it so that you can get the full experience of seeing the actual growth and thickness of like your brows coming in. So this is 100% so worth getting. Price point under $100, but again, so good, guys. You have to just use this consistently. It comes like in a spoolie, and you just put it on in the morning, in the evening, on your lashes, if that's what your choice is, to have your lashes grow. And then consistently, like, just do this consistently every single day for about a month, 6 weeks, and then tell me that you are not getting the results that you're looking for. So good one to have. There are, I'm sure, other ones in the market, like I said, that can be even more expensive. So at a price point, I've seen these that say that they work at $250 and above. So this is really a steal at under $100. Okay, so we've talked growth that helps clearly on the lashes, on the brows, and mainly because we're talking lashes, I'm gonna stick to the lash serums, right, for growth and the support with peptides. Now let's get into the mascaras, right? So I have 4 that I have been using within the last month. It's probably been about going on a month that I have had my lashes off, and I like them for different reasons, right? I think that we can have one. I used to be one that I had one brand, I think it was, I don't know, Maybelline or Revlon, I can't even remember, it was years ago. I had like one brand, I stuck to it, whether it worked or not. And and I started to realize, wait a minute, now that I'm really needing them because they are sparse, because they are thinning out, it's gonna matter what I'm using. So let me start out with one of my favorite ones, which is a tubing mascara. Now, I know that there are so many tubing mascaras, but let me tell you, I never tried one. And when I finally got my hands on this tubing mascara, and it is with Seint, I was so impressed for the mere fact of how easy it was to remove at the end of the night. One of the things that I think I didn't care, and probably even still to this day, as far as wearing mascara, is removing it, because it's such a mess. Agree, disagree? And when I went to take this off, the whole thing with these mascaras is that it forms a tube on your lash, and therefore when you're going to take it off, it just comes right off, and there's no tugging, there's no extra black raccoon eyes, and just having to struggle to take that off. So that's one of the reasons why I prefer, if I'm going to wear the mascara, to do a tubing. Everyone has a different experience with it. Maybe you're not one that likes tubing mascaras, and maybe you've tried other ones, and if you have and you do like a certain brand, drop it in the comments and let me know what it is that you what you have tried and what you like. But I really do like this mascara, this tube mascara. I like the concept of it, and it was new to me, even though tube mascara has been around for a little bit. So I was like totally impressed. I do like so much how this applies on my lashes. So let me show you kind of like how the thickness or the length, because this one, it kind of gives you both. So the spoolie, it is like a silicone it's a silicone, now I want to say tubing. It's a silicone spoolie. Okay, so here we go. Let me see if we can get this eye here. Now, what I have found with this one particularly is that in order for me to get it at the length or at the thickness of where I like it, and maybe because I wear false lashes, so I'm used to it looking so obvious, I have to go ahead and run it at least 3 times. So I do the first one, and then I let it dry, and then I go back in. But this is kind of the first look. So you do get the length there a little, and I don't think it's that obvious in that first application, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think what I really enjoy more than anything with this particular mascara is the process of how easy it comes off. So let me let this dry while I show you another mascara. Now this one is with Celesty, and it's called Be Brave. I love this mascara. It is so pretty. Now let me show you how much thicker. Now this one is not tubing. It's also I believe it is silicone as well. I'm not too sure. And they both are very straight. They don't have any curve to it. So let me show you this one. From the first application, it goes on so thick, which I love because that's less coats I have to put on, right? And kind of a trick too. You may know this, you may not know this. If you do, leave it in the comments and say, Lisa, I've been knowing that. So like, you know how if you get a little mascara on your lid as you're applying, kind of like what I did there. You see how at the corner I have it on a little bit on my lid? Let it dry down first before you try to clean it, because you'll create more of a smudge. And take a spoolie, a dry spoolie, and just kind of brush up against it. It's gone instantaneously. But the whole point is to just wait until it completely dries down so that you won't create a mess and have to start your makeup all over again, especially your eye makeup. Because typically we put on our mascara last step, right? We have our eyeshadow already done and we don't want to have to go in there and have to redo our eyes unnecessarily. So look at the thickness on this one versus this one, right? So like I have to kind of go back in with this tubing one. Once it kind of, I've done that first, right, application, that first coat, and then I can go back in. And I think 3 coats I think is like probably where I would personally like it. So I go in, let it dry, go back in, let it dry again. So this is the second one. And it does look pretty though. I'm just used to my lashes being so obvious because of the false. But look at this side and you can see how much more thicker, right? This lash is. And again, this is with Celesty and it's called Be Brave. I'll have the links in the bottom. You want to go ahead and purchase or give this one a try. I think you'll really like it. They're long, they're very bold, so pretty, right? And that was with 2 coats. I don't even have to add another one to this one. So that's Be Brave with Celesty. The other one is another Celesty called False Lashes. And this one is probably my least favorite in regards to these 2 mascaras, but I have tried it and it gives, this is thicker. So this gives a much more thicker, less coats to put on to create the lash you want. This one is for length. So you don't have so much as a thickness, but it does create length to your lashes if that's what you're looking for. And again, this one's called the False Lashes from Celesty as well. And then my last one that I tried before I decided to settle on the 2 of my favorites, which clearly you can tell, it's the Tubing Mascara. And if I don't mind then doing all the tugging, I'll do the Brave mascara with Celesty. But I also tried this other one, no affiliation at all, but it is a really good mascara and it's called Maneater. And it's got a very thick spoolie. This one got a very thick spoolie, which is the only reason I personally didn't care for it too much. I like something a little bit thinner in the spoolie, but it is good, creates a very good lash like that Brave does. So it's very, very thick and long. If you're wanting to give this one a try, I think it's really great too. Okay, so mascaras, right? And then of course is the false lashes, which I have shared before how that's what I do. I prefer to just do my false lashes. It cuts my time in half when I'm gonna do my makeup, right? Because I don't have to then worry about applying the mascara, letting it dry, doing another coat. So just cuts that time in half. So I love, and if you don't know, again, I have a video where I show you putting these on. It's with Saint Lilac. Can you see that? Saint Lilac, I don't think it matters. And I just think these are so easy to put on. They are applied with a little bit of a glue, but it is so easy. They last, 7 to 10 days. And then I take them off. I can wash them out, put them away, reuse them again. So I get a lot of life from those lashes. And I think it's a way to go if you don't mind to use false lashes that you use some glue. So again, I'll tag the video down below and you'll be able to check that out. The other thing that I have found that has made things so easy also with applying lashes, I don't know, I think I stopped applying my mascara to the bottom of my lashes only because I could never ever get the lashes done without having a big mess, right? It would get smudged. It just looked clunky. Like I could never get it the way I wanted, and I just left it alone. Especially with wearing the false lashes, very rare do I ever put any mascara in my bottom lash until this brush came along. Again, this brush is with Seint, and it is the lash brush, guys. So again, with Seint's brushes, they're all double-ended. I haven't even used this side. There's so many ways that I can, and when I finally figure it out for myself, I will let you know and tell you how I have used the other end of this lash brush. But take a look, and this one's already got mascara at the ends, which is great because then you can see. Look how feathered out that brush is. Those it's like incredible how much easier it has been to apply mascara to the bottom of my lash. So let me show you. I'm gonna go ahead and use let's use the Brave one. Or should we? You know what? Let's go with the one that I didn't use for the length, which is the false lashes. So here we have the brush, and then I just rub it up against the spoolie and get the mascara on the brush, on the bristles. And then so easy, guys. So here we go. Let's go ahead and go on this side. And then you just kind of just feather that down. It creates less motion back and forth where you don't have any slip ups. Look at how pretty that is. This has made it so much easier. And again, it's called the lash brush. Can you see? Oh, it's so pretty. It's like made the work fast with less mistakes. That stress that you're going to get all that blackness underneath your eye. It is so easy and so pretty. So again, this is the lash brush. You can get this on the site down below too with Seint. Let me go ahead and just add a little bit over on the other side because I feel kind of naked not doing it on both eyes. I feel uneven. So let's try this side. Can you see how that? It just made, and then I flip the brush because I put mascara clearly like on both ends. So nice, so easy. no messes. And the other thing that's nice about this brush is you can clean it clearly and use it for other things. It doesn't have to go or be for the lash. It's created for that. But I have also used this as maybe adding a little bit of highlight like on my brow bone, or maybe just a little here on my top of the cheek with another highlight. So you can use it for different things, but mainly it was created for your bottom lash, to make the ease of applying your bottom lash mascara. So the point of lashes, right? It is like what contouring is to your face. Contour to me helps frame your face out. Your brows also help frame your face out. I've been using this one brow when I don't want to use like a wax, and I'm going to show you. Clearly one side of my brow doesn't have it on, and this side has, this is a gel, and it's called Tinted Eyebrow Mascara. So it just allows for your brows to have a bit of a tint, darker look. So I don't have any on this side, and this one I do. It just allows for your eyes to kind of get in shape, you know? So I think that your brows, your lashes, and contouring are three of the main things to help your face have that definition of what you're looking for, right? All the fun stuff as far as the colors that we use for lips, for cheeks, for eyeshadows, that's like the icing on the cake. But when you have a good foundation color to your face, and then you contour, warm up your face, have your brows done, and a little lash, you're good to go. So those were my three that I wanted to kind of complete that I mentioned in the earlier part of the video. So if you stay tuned for that, hopefully you agree with that. If you do, leave it in the comments below. I feel the same way. Me too. So I hope that you were able to, hopefully you've been able to pull away with trying maybe a few of the mascaras that I have mentioned, or some of the growth serums, and the supporting your lashes with a good peptide serum, anything that I have shared. I hope that it helps you kind of travel down your own rabbit hole to finding the right fit for you. And it's always my pleasure to be here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.